Hello, Potato. It's once again time to maybe temper our crate expectations because, yes, it is time for the mystery crates. It's summer. Summer is upon us. Oh, is summer upon us. It's fires on the way home every day now. It's California. It's summer. Half the state is going to be on fire before much longer, I'm sure. And with summer comes the summer Taste of Home Special Delivery Crate. And this may be one of the last ones of these we do. I guess my wife tells me that they're raising the price on these, and she's maybe not feeling like the contents of these is worth that higher price. So this may be the end of or nearing the end of crate videos altogether, unless we find another crate that we're both interested in. So if you know of a crate that we might like, we like Lego, geeky stuff, cooking things. My wife's a little bit into prepper stuff, so if you have like a prepper crate, if you have a suggestion, give it to me in the comments below. It doesn't need to be monthly. Price can't be too out there. But, I'm open. I like doing these mystery boxes, but she's not into the special delivery quite so much, and I am certainly not into Loot Crate. Yep, this is probably last August or September, I don't know, but it showed up not that long ago, like within the last month. I've just kind of been waiting for one of these to show up to open it. I am done with Loot Crate whenever the last of them stop showing up. I've canceled my subscription with them twice now. Hopefully it sticks this time. We'll find out shortly if they bill me again. But yeah, I canceled it back in March and they billed me again in April. And ever since then, they mysteriously won't respond to any emails. I've asked for a refund at the very least for that extra 3 months that I didn't want. And they just kind of ignore those emails now. So if you're thinking of getting in a Loot Crate, don't. Absolutely don't. I am so over them. But still, we will do a face-off. Maybe one of the last times we ever do the crate face-off between Loot Crate and Special Delivery. We'll start with Loot Crate first, because I'm sure it's gonna be crap. The last few haven't been great. The delays have been long. I'm pretty sure this is the crate for like last August or September. Last time we did a Taste Home crate, it was by itself because Loot Crate hadn't shipped anything out in that long. And I have no idea what the theme was. I don't care. It's not going to be good stuff, but I've already paid for it, so we may as well look at it. What do you have? What box of disappointment do you have for us this month, Loot Crate? Well, you got a big thing, and you got a shirt, and maybe a little thing and a pin. It's, I don't have high hopes for this. Let's look at the big thing. Got the one big thing. So, Beast Wars, Transformers, Megatron collectible figure. Let's maybe tilt the camera down a little bit here, just so we can see better. Also, let's turn the light on there. There we go. Had it maybe a little higher than it needed to be. So I was never into Beast Wars. It was kind of a little late for me. Came after, like late 90s, and I'm very much a Transformers the movie era Transformers person. But let's look at it anyways. I think literally the only episode of Beast Wars I ever watched was the one that came on a giveaway cassette when I worked at KB Toys. That I guess we had a giveaway cassette for that, and we had one for Voltron too. So let's look at it, and it doesn't stand up. That's sort of a problem for a shelf display item, isn't it? It's not. It has some articulation in the arms. Okay, does the leg? The leg doesn't articulate though, so that's. Well, I guess if you tilt these forward, maybe it moves center of gravity enough that it doesn't fall over so easily. So apparently that is, or maybe it does fall over that easily. I could just be wrong. Let's take some of the plump guff out of the way. So, the fact that it it doesn't really want to stand up is a problem. Maybe adjust it a little bit more. But yeah, apparently that's Megatron from Beast Wars. I gotta say, he looks a little cooler in the picture, I think, than he does in the actual thing. But of course, I mean, you can't have him shoot an actual laser beam out of a little vinyl statue. But I mean, it's not awful. I mean, if I liked Beast Wars, I would probably think this is a very, decent thing. I guess Megatron turns into a T-Rex in Beast Wars. It's not a bad thing, but it's not a thing I'm into, therefore I am disappointed. Let's look at the shirt. Another He-Man shirt. Oh, is that... Alright, so blue, which is nice. The design is cool. Didn't we have a He-Man shirt, like, in the last couple crates, though? It was a different shirt, but still, it was He-Man. Because I seem to recall commenting that, 8-year-old me would absolutely love this shirt. 40-something-year-old me, not so much. Also, I do not like this, like, faux-aged, worn shirt. I want a shirt that looks new, not one that looks like it's, like, legitimately 20 years old. It'll look like this soon enough on its own if you actually wear it and wash it. You don't need to rush that along. But it's nice design. Again, when I was a kid, I would absolutely have loved this. The shirt itself, not one of their thicker ones, but not super thin. Not bad quality. But, yeah. The Masters of the Universe. I always just called it He-Man. It was He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, but... Or MOTU, I guess, as the young kids call it. The young kids don't call it anything. I don't know who He-Man is. Yeah, it's okay. Like I said, 30-something years ago, I would have been all over that shirt. Now, I'm past He-Man. Although I did watch the He-Man Christmas special last year, Christmas time, and that was actually kind of fun to watch again. Especially because of that helicopter, and how that ever got past any sort of censors. Next, we have a Build-A-Poster, well, Marvel What If, okay. An 8-piece, no-gum Build-A-Poster wax pack. So it's like trading card style, but I'm guessing it's just like the same 8 cards for everybody. But let's see who we got. This is the only thing so far that I've actually been genuinely interested in. We have Captain Carter, T'Challa Star-Lord, Post-Apocalyptic Black Widow, Party Thor, Killmonger, Hydra Stomper. Well, you know I love that. I don't know if you can see on camera there, but yeah, you can see it over the box thing a little bit. Zombie Captain America, and of course, The Watcher. And it came with a checklist to let you know that you have the only 8 that exist. But it says it's a poster, so let's try to put that together and see how that looks. It looks like that. Poster is perhaps a little grand of a description for it, I think, but especially when, it's only 8 cards to start with, and 2 of them aren't part of the poster because, of course, number 8 here is our checklist, and number 1 is the instructions how to put it together if you are so, I guess, just not with it that you couldn't put this together without looking at instructions. I will let you know that I did put together without looking at instructions. I didn't realize what this was until I did it last, because it was on the bottom, because I pulled it out first. So the cards are, frankly, rather cheap feeling. They don't feel like, I know we're going for like old trading card style thing here, hence, even the wrapper is kind of like reminiscent of old Garbage Pail Kids or baseball cards. But the cards themselves do not feel of that quality at all. The artwork is nice on them, but of course artwork is just taken probably directly from Disney's concept art, so it's not like Loot Crate had any work to do here. Still, rating the 2 things in this crate, because again, we don't rate shirts and we don't rate pins, which we haven't looked at yet, but rating the 2 items in this crate, it's the best one. So, yay. For ages 15 and up, so no children. I guess it's a choking hazard. But, yeah, 2021, the Loot Company. So that is when this was supposed to come out, last year. All right, finally, we have the pin. It's a phoenix. It's not a phoenix from anything. It's not like a phoenix from Harry Potter or phoenix from Arizona. It's just a phoenix. And honestly, if it wasn't on the backing and didn't say phoenix on it, I would have no idea that's meant to be a phoenix. I would have no idea it's even meant to be a bird. It would just look like a weirdly stylized fire. It's not my favorite pin. So this crate is crap. Not a good crate. Well, I mean, I didn't expect much. And Loot Crate, you met my expectations. Expected little, and little is exactly what I got. So let me clean this up, and then we will jump into what will hopefully be a much better experience with our Summer 2022 Taste of Home crate. Be right back. All right, now that we've cleared away the rubbish, now it's time to try out the Summer 2022 special delivery from Taste of Home crate. I think it's only one time in the couple years I've been doing these little face-offs that Taste of Home has lost to Loot Crate, because Loot Crate had an unusually good offering that particular month. But let's face it, I mean, after that Loot Crate, it is absolutely special deliveries competition to lose. They would have to really have put effort into not making a good crate to be worse than Optimus Prime and some non-trading trading cards. And now we'll say, we do seem to have suffered a little bit of damage on the way here, but at least it's not like, the winter crate, I think it was, where it was wet because it had been raining and they had left it on the wet ground, just on the ground. And that's not Special Delivery's fault, of course. But and the book dried out fine. But yeah, we got a little damage here again. Not Taste of Home's fault. But yeah, I mean, it can't be worse. It cannot be worse. Let's pull the cord and unveil the foodie goodness inside. And the theme is the summer box. See, summer box. Fair weather foods, I'm assuming because of like fairs and stuff. Now we're not going to look at this, of course, because this tells us everything that's in the crate. We'll put it off to the side just in case we don't know what something is, because that's happened before too. Or just not been able to identify what an item is actually supposed to be. So we will start off as, what is this? Substitution notice. We are excited to share this Summer 2022 box with you, and it's filled with items we know you will love. But because of an unforeseen delivery issue, we are unable to include the Delta potato masher in this box. You know, I don't know that we actually have a potato masher, so that may have been a useful item. No, I think we have one from IKEA, but still, that could have been a useful item. But don't worry, we have substituted 2 items for the missing one. We've done our best to make sure that these replacement items are products that you have not received in a prior box based on your subscription start date. Okay, so it's leftover stuff. Okay, and if you see a couple pallets of potato mashers in the Chicago area, please let us know. All right, so we've got some wild card going on here. We may get repeats. But we'll start off, as we always do, with the recipe cards, and I will comment, as I always do, on how the paper is cheaper than it used to be. And a little scuffed up there, but we've commented now, we can move on. What do we have this month, or this quarter? Watermelon blueberry salad. Well, I don't like watermelon, I shouldn't like blueberry, so I don't think we're going to make that. Steak fajitas. Possibility. Salmon and spud salad. Okay, well, we like salmon. We like spuds, not so much on the tomatoes. Asparagus. Well, asparagus is okay. Red wine vinaigrette, salt, pepper, arugula or baby spinach. Minced fresh chives. That's a possibility. That could be a nice one. Rice noodle salad. Oh, I do love my noodles. And we need rice noodles, spinach, pineapple tidbits. I don't know where I'll get tidbits in. Cilantro, green onion. The dressing, honestly, I'm more interested in making that dressing than I am the salad. The pineapple tidbits don't do much for me, but that sesame peanut dressing, that could be good. Maybe someday in the future. Pressure cooker, garlic, chicken, and broccoli. Like garlic, like chicken, like broccoli. That's a good one. Prep time, 15 minutes. Cook 5 minutes. We have a pressure cooker. We've never actually tried it. Mississippi mud pie, air fryer keto meatballs. You know, we have people in the house currently who are doing like the keto thing. Maybe it's something that they should try. What do we got going on here? Aren't meatballs generally keto anyways? Because they're balls of meat. I guess because you put bread in them, that makes them not keto? Parmesan, mozzarella, egg, whipping cream, garlic clove, ground beef, and then tomato sauce, which starts with a can of tomato sauce. So that one actually could be pretty decent. We've tried meatballs in the air fryer before, and they ended up not coming out so great. To be fair though, they were like those frozen ones you get at the warehouse club, so that may have just not been in our favor to start with. But yeah, not bad recipe cards this month. Of course, we don't rate the recipe cards. We rate the stuff in the crate. And there should be lots of things to rate this month. Certainly more than the 2 that Loot Crate gave us. Let's start with this box of what looks like non-reusable stuff. True Lemon Lemonade, made from real lemons. Non-GMO, if you get 10 packets of it, well, at least you get a good amount of it. Drink more water, deliciously. Made from clean, simple ingredients, so each delicious sip makes it easier to drink more water and feel healthier. So basically, it's like Crystal Light. Ingredients: crystallized lemon, citric acid, lemon oil, lemon juice, cane sugar, stevia leaf extract, turmeric for color. I mean, generally don't try to rate the disposable food items. I'm up too high again, aren't I? Let's fix that again. There we go. I generally don't rate the food items because they're not reusable. And, but maybe we'll circle back on this in the future and do it as a Just Add Water Wednesday or something. I don't know. Probably not as a Just Add Water, but maybe just, a weekday video. All right, let's get into the stuff. We've got a Joseph item. The 5-in-1 utensil. Heat resistant, dishwasher safe. It's a slotted spoon. Well, yes it is. It's a turner. Well, yes, I could see that. It's a solid spoon. Okay, back on this side, so you're gonna get stuff on your hands one way or another. It's a cutting edge. Yeah, we got a little serration going on there. And it's a spatula. But like spatula like in the sense of like spreading stuff, not a spatula like a pancake flipper. All right. Genuinely potentially useful. I could see this going into like regular use. I am impressed so far. Where else do we have here? Next up, let's do this on top of that. Well, remember how it said they were going to try to make sure we didn't get a repeat? This is a repeat. This is was one of the first crates we got from Taste of Home. It's a silicone spoon rest. I recognize it because we do use it. Now, does it work? Well, of course it is. It's just a piece of silicone that you put your sauce spoon in so it doesn't drip all over the counter. However, what I will say is, it has these little bumps here, I guess, to keep the spoon from sitting directly on the silicone. Those little bumps are an absolute bugger to clean. Stuff gets in there, and you just have to kind of go in between each dot to try to get it out. It's kind of a pain. I frequently still will just go back to using a paper towel to put my spoon on, so I don't have to clean this. But I can't complain too much. It is a genuinely useful item. I know because we genuinely use it. Huh? But also, we genuinely use it because we already have one, and Taste of Home is where we got it. So, kind of a fail, but, not a bad item. Moving on, got bamboo skewers. Pretty sure we've gotten these from them before, too. Entertaining, well done. Bamboo paddle skewers, 10-inch. Oh, I was going to read that, but that's just in French. By Outset. I think we got these before, like a while ago. We used them. They worked fine. You can run them through things like little mozzarella balls and grapes and stuff and bits of salami, and they work just fine. They're also single use and disposable, and they'll go live over here for the moment. Next up, a pie server from Grip Ease. Easy. I think we may have this too. Maybe this is the other substitute item, but I feel like if we don't have this exact thing, we got something similar from it from another crate. But it's got the nice little serrated edge on the side to get you, so you can cut in there. You don't have to think where you have to like get a knife and cut and then use your pie server. Of course, your first piece is always going to be a mess no matter what. But since it's great for slicing and serving pies, cakes, and quiche, and it's a non-slip, soft, ergonomic handle. We don't do a lot of pies, so I don't imagine it's going to get a lot of use. But, not a bad item. Now, I think we may have gotten this before in an earlier crate. And I think it was just something similar, because I want to say the one we have has like a green handle. And I think it's something else in the box that we have received in another crate. So this probably isn't... Well, I guess when we're done at the end, I can look through and see what was supposed to be in this crate. And then we can figure out a process of elimination what our makeup items are. But, oh, no, but this is not what I thought it was. This next, actually, this is actually kind of a larger thing. We have a mini donut pan by Fox Run. Non-stick, 12 molds, make sure mini donuts. Mini donuts. Try some today, or take a bag home. Yes, we have some mini donut pans, but they're like much, much larger than this. If you wanted to, this would be good for using in the Breville. You could make just a small batch of mini donuts in the Breville. Not a bad item. All right, we're getting towards the bottom here. Next up is corn holders. Those things you stick in corn. By Joey, another regular brand you do see in the Taste of Home crates. They're big, chunky, be able to hold on. I grew up on the kind that looked like cobs of corn, so anything that doesn't look like just an actual piece of corn looks off to me, but we've been having corn more recently, so these may actually genuinely get put into use instead of just holding the corn in our hands. Although, to be fair, that works too, but not bad. Not a bad thing. Do we have anything else in here, or is it just the book now? It's just the book now. And of course, tying into the fair weather food, we have the Blue Ribbon Winners Cookbook, 275 plus, so 276, savory bites and sweet delights that bring home the flavor of the fair. Step right up. This year's first time in a while we're going to actually have a fair again, so that's nice. I didn't have State Fair since 2019, so my earliest videos on this channel were State Fair videos. 275 prize-winning snacks, main courses, pies, cakes, and more from fairs, festivals, and cook-offs. Let's flip through and just look at some random pieces of it. Old-fashioned whoopie pies. We actually have a tin for making whoopie pies, too. Easy apple dumplings. Jumpin' espresso bean chili. Tex-Mex pork chops. Slow-cooked Reuben brats. Italian beef on rolls. You make Italian beef, you put it on a roll. God. Apricot bubble ring. Blue ribbon rye bread. So I think a lot of these are more like competition recipes than like things you'd actually buy at the fair. Homemade sauerkraut, fire and ice pickles. I can see my wife trying those maybe. If they're not too spicy. What's in them? Hot pepper sauce, probably not then. Golden peach pie, Texas pecan pie. Sour cream rhubarb coffee cake. So yeah, if you want to get your Aunt Bee on and make yourself some prize-winning county fair foods, we've got the Taste of Home Blue Ribbon Winners book. Not bad. Good thick book. That's like a big chunk of the value of these things comes in as the book. So let's figure out what we got instead of getting our potato masher. And so the skewers are supposed to be here. The pie server was supposed to make sense because you're making pies in that cookbook. So the corn holders. Nope, those are there. What was our... Oh, this. The Joseph thing, because the potato masher was supposed to be a Joseph thing. That's our other odd one. Well, I'm going to be honest, I think that's my favorite thing in the whole set. So that's, I suppose, kind of funny. My favorite thing is the thing that we weren't even supposed to get. So rating these, best thing, the Unitool. I legitimately think this will go into use. Second best, I'm going to go with our corn holders. Again, Joey's been a good brand. We've gotten stuff from them before in these crates. And I think these will genuinely go into common usage. Next, we'll say with a pie servers in third place. It looks nice enough. It's got a good grip, good weight. I like that it has a serrated edge on it. but we just don't have pies that often, so I don't know it'll get a lot of use. And fourth place will be our mini donut pan. A perfectly nice item. I think it would be nice because we could use it in our countertop oven, our Breville countertop. So if you want to just make, a dozen little mini donuts, you could do that in there and not have to heat up the whole big oven and heat up the whole kitchen. And this time of year in particular, that's a good thing. Also, mini donuts, kind of a fair thing. You go to the fair, you get the bucket of mini donuts. Which means last place, because we're not going to rate the non-reusable stuff. Last place is the spoon rest. It's a fine item, but we already have literally this exact one from Taste of Home. And we use it, but it's a pain to clean. So we've rated the contents of each crate individually, but which crate is the crate supreme for this face-off? I think you can probably guess it's Taste of Home. Yeah. Useful items. Of course, these crates cost considerably more than I think these are like $50 a quarter, as where the Loot crates are like $30 each. So, I mean, these do cost a bit more, but I mean, let's face it, did we get $50 worth of stuff here? Counting that book is probably, $15, $20 on its own. Yes, we did. Are these things that we'll actually use? Yes, at least a couple of them probably are. And, the stuff in that Loot crate, no, I'm not going to do anything with like any of that stuff. I'm not going to go get a frame for our What If card poster thing. And I'm still not putting that Megatron out. That's going to at best go in a bin, and at worst, get donated or like sold to half-price books or something. So yeah, Taste of Home definitely wins it again. I will be a little sorry if we do stop doing these, but if they're going to raise it to like $80 to $100 a quarter, that's just too much. But that's going to wrap up this crate face-off. I hope you found it at all interesting and entertaining. If you did, go ahead and give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and again, please, if you can think of another crate, if you know of a crate that I should do to replace these and to replace Loot Crate, let me know in the comments. I am genuinely interested. But I do thank you for watching, and now I have to put this all back together and give it to my wife so she can pretend that I haven't already opened and gone through it all and looked through it herself. And then I will see you in the next video.